Yo, this is Pagabens and Time have come. The Lion will tell them one story. This is the Lion's Voice. Stay tuned.
This is give thanks.
The fittest of the fittest shall survive. My people, open your eyes. Wake up. Blessed love, this is Queen Omega representing for all lions and lionesses. With the lion's voice, we come to tell our story. Ras Tafari, live it. Hey, hey, the lion's voice. Ras Tafari.
Yeah, you can keep it conscious the whole time. But this audience that we're dealing with, the more the audience goes, the looser them get. Because I make sure that my songs don't follow the trend. Yeah, we might sure say we can do and we can, dabble, but we're not fully dabble with what you are dealing with. We're not gonna tell my daughter say, yo, come nibble pan it. You see me?
Them gone far because
no,
the
them
people of the 90s, them gone way past.
Turn off for one part and you me not turn off go down there so with them.
The year is 1892, and the land of Ethiopia has been experiencing 4 years of terrible famine and drought. They call it the Kikuken, or the evil days. At least 1/3 of the human population and 90% of the cattle have died. The hyenas have feasted on so many carcasses that they have become overweight and barely able to move. Just when the people could take no more of the evil days, a woman named Wasiro Yeshimabe is giving birth in a place called Ergersa Gora. This is her 9th attempt to bring forth new life. Her previous 8 attempts only resulted in death. Will this child live? Thankfully, a healthy baby boy is born. His first cries are drowned by thunder and lightning flashes across the night sky. The heavens open up and torrential rain starts to fall. Ethiopia's drought is over, and the baby boy is given the name Tafari, meaning one to be feared or respected. Lich Tafari's father, Ras Tafari, is a very important man in 1892 Ethiopia. Although he is overjoyed at the birth of his newborn son, he cannot spend much time with him. Ras Tafari is the governor of Harar and must get back to the famous walled city to deal with its affairs. Furthermore, he is the foreign minister of Ethiopia, and having traveled to different places in Europe, he is very aware of the material and military advances they have made and the looming threats they pose to his country. Ras Tafari knows that the majority of Ethiopians have no idea what is coming, and that he has to work that much harder to secure the realm. Lich Tafari would grow up to become the legendary emperor, Haile Selassie I. To understand his journey, we must first understand the Ethiopia that he was inheriting and what it was like when he was born in 1892. Get your copy of Kwesi Bansu's book, Haile Selassie I, Ethiopia, Volume 1, The Rise of the Priestly Warrior Kings, and increase your knowledge about the history, politics, and culture of Ethiopia in 1892, and how it connects to the rest of African and world history at the time. Haile Selassie I, Ethiopia, Volume 1 is available for purchase at www.bookmanexpress.pub. Please visit for more information.
I had the benefit to sit at the feet of some legendary elders in the Nyabingi Order, some 12 tribe elders too. But I trod within the Nyabingi Order, and I trod in America. So even though I was born in Jamaica, I never ras in Jamaica. I ras at university, at Howard University.
Oh, aye.
Yeah, attending the Nyabingi house. And so we had a militancy, because there was a lot of youths that trod up. And it's the same time as the late 90s, early 2000s, where I was treading up Sizzla Kalonji, Capleton, all of them was the soundtrack. I tell people that all of the time. So we were treading very militant, and if ones who have been to DC know that DC is half ghetto, half upper class. DC a rough place, especially in the 90s. So we used to tread with a militancy because DC was also a police state. And so we were very strict in terms of the treading because we had to be militant. We get pulled over by police. We get all kind of thing because that's how we move. And when I went to Jamaica the first time after my Ras, because I was going to Jamaica, I come out of dancehall culture. So I'm setting up something, man. Just bear with I go to Jamaica now as a Ras for the first time, and I'm expecting that the man them go even more militant than I and I. And when me drop a yard, me realize a lot of loosey goosey. I go on.
You're a word that
a lot of loosey goosey was happening, you know what I mean? And the way I could identify it, because before I Ras, I was coming out of a gallis tradition. Big up Beanie Man, enough gal and gal in a bungle. That was the mantra. You know?
That was my. I'm playing cricket and that's a play where me up back. So, you know what I'm saying?
And just to give you an idea of who you talk to in high school, my nickname was Bounty because I was a bounty killer. You know, anything to do with bounty killer, Deso. You understand? We are back of people where, you know, any bounty dub plate. You know what I mean? I know the dub plate them, you know, the special them. You know what I mean? 4x4 Exodus are my sound. You know what I mean? Bass Odyssey are my sound. You know what I mean? I listen Bounty Killer from Black Cat, from Bounty Hunter, dub for dub days. I just give the resume. So when we're going at the dancehall conversation, it's not from a judgmental or me tell you, say, me come out of this tradition, and when me talk to Spragga, me tell Spragga, the eye was a soundtrack, because when I go my first house party and I hear cock it up, jack it up, dig out the red, me feel like say, that's something there. Right, that's all. You understand? So I just give the eye the context of how we're coming into this conversation. So when I came into the Naya Bingi order, you know what I mean, I really dash away that part of the Gallus part. But when I went to Jamaica now, me find out say all of my Ras Tafari family, them in the Gallus sport, you know what I mean? Them, when you see a young daughter and Ras there, them a draw for her, even if they're not intending to marry this young lady and build a family. They're just maybe looking for a night of interaction. And you know what I mean, the roundness and the fatness is maybe the motivator. So I said this because one of the heartbreaking moments that I experienced as a Rastafari, and I gotta tell you the truth, is when Sizzla Kalonji, who is the man that took me off a bounty killer. You know what I mean? Sizzla Kalonji remove I off a bounty killer to now Sizzla Kalonji becomes the apex in terms of my musical journey. And when Sizzla now go pump up the thing, and when him go run out the long gun on the thing, because remember say me I leave that, you know.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So when him got there, so it was a heartbreak to I, and then Anthony B did go over there so for a little time. Capleton is like all of the man them switch. There was a point where it's like the whole energy does shift to the Gallus, and then I got through hear it now. Watch and peep, running, make the peepers running. We go through the eye catalog now, and I realize that I have a song named No Behavior. We go into the catalog and I start see the Gallus thing, and then we see a Maca Diamond and where you do to the young ladies them, you know, nice style, you know, because me appreciate of the style and the talent. But the conversation we're having now is as Rastafari, because you, the I self, block the sound about the impact when the man them hold it, how it rise up thousands of youths, you know, so we can't argue. Me take away the argument, the music have an impact and an influence.
It does.
So I'm asking the I, you know, and we may agree to disagree. I don't know how this reasoning is going to go. We just touch it on the phone, but we never go deep. How the I see Rastafari artists dabbling in this Gallus reasoning on tracks, and I want to hear the I, and then we come forward.
All right. I like that question because it's a question where I like answer and I like trouble. When we do, all right. Like we say, music plays two roles.
Yes.
It is a vehicle for the message, and it is also a conduit to release stress, and it's an expression. It's also an expression. It's an art expression.
Yes.
Now, art imitate life, as we would say, right? So I live a spiritual life. So we are gonna give you the spiritual side of the music. I lived or might be living at the time a girlish life. So you might want to express that at the same time. Now, if you notice, if we're doing reggae, quote unquote, one drop, we don't tend to put the girlish energy in the reggae. We keep the reggae, we try to keep the reggae more pure, more spiritual.
I can verify that.
More mature.
Yes.
When we go to dancehall space, dancehall means the space by which this music will dance. You understand? That is original meaning of dancehall. Dancehall music is music that is played within the dancehall. Now, dancehall music is not the pretty version of our culture. It's the rough part. It's the nasty part. You understand? So now, so the question is it okay for Rastas to dabble in dancehall? That should be the question. That's what I'm saying. But then, as an expression of being that it's our music, it's a musical expression created by us Jamaicans.
Yes.
We still go and touch it because we know, say, all right, dancehall deals with more young people. Dancehall is for a younger space. You doing music, you're doing it as a career. It's your job. So when you're doing your job, you want to connect with consumers of this music.
Yes.
So in order to connect with the consumers, you might not only want to connect with your mature audience or your only spiritual or conscious audience. You might want to connect also with the loosey-goosey audience, as you would say.
Yeah.
But it's the way in which you want to connect with them. Are you going to connect as though everybody is connecting to go deep down in the rabbit hole, or you say, all right, let me just go dabble a little bit and show them, say, I can do it, but we're not forward so deep as you. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes that's the energy by which we want to wait them. As you and I have spoken off here, I consider myself the new age version of Sizzla. You see me, I deal it in terms of expression-wise, in terms of musical expression. Like, I can give you R&B, me can give you pop music, me can give you rap, me can give you country music, me can give you mento, me can give you rocksteady, me can give you reggae. You can get different music from Ras Ajai. That is a blessing that I've been blessed with. That is a gift I've been blessed with, the gift of music. So you're going to get music. Now, is it that Rastas cannot express themselves on a pop rhythm, on a R&B track? Are we saying that? Because I remember when Anthony B got signed. For the years, we never see Anthony B locks until Anthony B gets signed. You see how I deal it? So no, that was a business decision. All right, some people might never agree with it because the turban get moved, but then at the end of the day, that was business. That is putting food on the table. That's not you losing your faith. That's not you going against your orders. That's not you losing yourself. That's you evolving just the same, accepting that, all right, for a minute I might need to show my locks for a year or two just to, to advance the music, the message, go further. Because right now, Anthony B is one of the biggest artists within America as Rasta that can pack any little venue that you call upon quick and fast. Because guess what? He's reached different audience. How much of us as Rasses have been able to connect with different audience? Sizzla has been able to, Bojo has been able to, Chronix has been able to, but then it stopped there. So Kabaka within this time, and Kabaka still evolved just the same.
Yes,
so
sir.
we so that's why we say music is a job and not spirituality. Music don't deal with music is not spirituality. Music is not Rastafari. Rastafari go up on the music and add value to the music. But music don't determine Rasta.
Here how I would counter that, because you have conscious dancers, you have there is no time to guess. Them a try to store it up and try corrupt a bingy man creator. Them change them ways. You understand?
But we do have songs like that. But then we do have, but then there's a balance within the same space. There's a same balance within the same, because you what? Yeah, you can keep it conscious the whole time, But this audience that we're dealing with, the more the audience goes, the looser them get, because I make sure that my songs don't follow the trend. Yeah, we might sure say we can do and we can, you know, dabble, but we're not fully dabble with what you are dealing with. We're not gonna tell my daughter, say, yo, come nibble pan and, you see me?
Them gone far because
no,
the
them turn off.
The 90s, them gone way past.
Turn off for one part and you me not turn off go down there so with them. So you understand how me are dealing, because at the end of the day, far right, we make love to a princess. And we make love and we use the other F word too. Yes, I mean I deal, because all the time we want to make love. There are times when we want to rough it up. So you see, when I want to rough it up, I don't want to hear Anita Baker when I want to rough it up.
The only thing I would say again to that is, can we do it in a way that encourages committed relationship? Because if a man
that is what I just learned. Because I just learned that I just reached the maturity there. Sometimes I say when you grow, you know it.
Ras Tafari, Emperor Haile Selassie the first. Tell the people about embrace many. Well, even if the stars they fall and the moon turn into blood, well, to the coming war we stand tall. I will shower you with my love. And even when the people start ball, cause they see the city streets them flood, but when the hurricane blow down their wall, I'll be by your side and me now but think I found the love of a lifetime. I love you every day or the night time. Almighty, I made your light shine, and unto I, your love was a lifeline. Think I found the love of a lifetime. I love you every day or the night time. Almighty, I made your light shine, and unto I, that light was a lifeline. It seems like the world is upside down. I will never hide, I'd rather stand my ground. Lion of Judah blessed with the triple crown. Can't come fool I with no circus clown. Now fear no hurricane or the cyclone. Respect for Mama Earth with that embedded on me bone. That's why I will never leave you alone. Protect you from harm when the alarm sound. So even when the stars they fall and the moon turn into blood, to the coming war we stand tall. I will shower you with my love. And even when the people start ball, but they see their city streets them flood, when the hurricane blow down our wall, I'll be by your side and me not budge. Think I found the love of a lifetime. I love you every day or the night time. The Almighty, I made your light shine, and unto I, your light was a lifeline. I think I found the love of a lifetime. I love you every day or the night time. The Almighty, I made your light shine, and unto I, your love was a lifeline. They say hurt people, maybe that's why Babylon them so evil. Maybe Babylon abuse as a child. That's why them no like the light when you smile. That's why them no like how your body curve. The way how you dance keep on Babylon nerve. Them no know how the Almighty you serve. Want to be a queen, so a king you deserve. And I'll be by your side when things get worse. When the city flood cause the dam just burst. When you can depend on no state or church. Firm like a man in an Haile Selassie first. So